The Pi Core team just issued a critical mainnet alert that has the entire Pi network community buzzing about a potential massive update. But there's also some serious wallet security concerns being exposed that every single pioneer needs to know about right now. Make sure to watch this video entirely until the end, because this could change everything for Pi holders who haven't migrated to Mainnet yet. What's up, crypto fam? It's your boy Goldrush here with Gold Rush Crypto Daily. And today we're diving deep into some absolutely crucial Pi network developments that are sending shockwaves through the Pioneer community. We're talking Mainnet migration alerts, major security vulnerabilities, and speculation about updates that could include the exchange listing we've all been waiting for. This is going to be a high-energy breakdown of exactly what's happening with Pi right now, so buckle up. Let's start with this breaking article from CoinChapter that just dropped some absolutely critical information that every Pi network holder needs to understand immediately. The Pi Core team has reminded pioneers who have not yet migrated to Mainnet to review Step 3 of the Mainnet checklist. And this isn't just a casual reminder. They're urging users to ensure they have enabled two-factor authentication for their Pi wallet, calling it an essential requirement for migration. Now here's what makes this absolutely massive. This announcement follows ongoing reports of community members struggling to transfer tokens from the testnet to the mainnet. As you can see in this article, after the reminder, speculation grew within the Pi network community about a possible major update. And let me tell you, the community response has been absolutely electric. Following this post, several prominent community members are fueling speculation about potential developments that could be game-changing. Influencer Woody Light here asked on X if a major update is on the horizon, while another member, Notorious, declared that something big is about to happen and advised pioneers to prepare. When influential community members start talking like this, you know something massive is brewing. But here's where it gets absolutely insane, and this is why I'm so bullish on what's coming next. One of the most anticipated updates among users remains a listing on a leading cryptocurrency exchange. Recently, CoinGape highlighted that Pi Network's wallet update introduced Binance Connect and Binance P2P features, sparking absolutely massive listing rumors throughout the entire crypto community. Look at this data here. In the meantime, US-regulated exchange SwapPhone has officially listed Pi Coin, and the token also remains available on platforms including MEXC, OKX, Gate.io, and LBank. This expanding exchange presence is building serious momentum, but the Binance Connect integration is what is everyone talking about a potential major exchange listing. Now, let's talk about something absolutely critical that could affect your Pi holdings: the security concerns that have been surfacing this week. Security issues also came to light, and this is something every pioneer needs to take seriously. Influencer Dr. Altcoin addressed reports of compromised wallets and stolen passphrase, calling the issue valid and urging the Pi Core team to strengthen protections immediately. According to this article, Dr. Altcoin suggested introducing multi-factor authentication for Pi wallet access, and his reasoning is absolutely spot on. He believes requiring biometric or fingerprint verification after entering the passphrase would provide a critical safeguard against unauthorized access. Even if a passphrase is stolen, MFA would prevent outsiders from draining the wallet, he said, adding that the team should prioritize this feature to protect user funds. This is exactly the kind of proactive security thinking that shows Pi Network is maturing as a serious blockchain project. The fact that influential community members are pushing for enhanced security measures demonstrates the commitment to protecting pioneer investments, and I'm absolutely here for it. But let's dive into the technical analysis, because this is where things get really interesting from a trading perspective. Pi Network is currently trading at 44 cents and 39 cents, sitting slightly below the 50-hour exponential moving average of 44.34, which is signaling some persistent bearish pressure in the short term. As you can see in this chart analysis, the price declined from highs near 51 cents, followed by a short rebound to 47 cents on July 28th, before sellers regained control and pushed it lower. The relative strength index, currently at 39.19, remains close to the oversold region, reflecting weak buying momentum and ongoing selling dominance. However, and this is crucial for understanding the bigger picture, being near oversold levels could indicate the possibility of short-term stabilization if buyers step in. Trading volume has also decreased significantly compared to earlier spikes, highlighting reduced market activity and weaker support for price movement in the near term. With the price holding below the exponential moving average and low volume confirming limited participation, Pi Network continues to show a bearish outlook technically. But here's my take. A clear shift in momentum with stronger trading volume would be required for any potential upward reversal, and that major update speculation could be exactly the catalyst we need. Now here's where my experience in this market really comes into play, and why I remain extremely bullish on Pi Network despite the short-term technical weakness. The Mainnet alert and community speculation about a major update tells me that Pi is preparing for something absolutely massive, and smart money always positions before the big announcements. The fact that they're pushing so hard for two-factor authentication adoption suggests they're preparing for increased activity and want to ensure maximum security for what's coming. When development teams start emphasizing security protocols this aggressively, it usually means they're expecting significant user growth and transaction volume. The Binance Connect and Binance P2P features integration is absolutely mind-blowing when you think about the implications. Binance doesn't just randomly allow projects to integrate their infrastructure. This suggests serious discussions and potential partnerships that could lead to full exchange listing down the road. Let's also talk about the exchange presence that's already building. SwapPhone listing Pi as a US-regulated exchange is huge for legitimacy and regulatory compliance. Combined with availability on MEXC, OKX, Gate.io, and L-Bank, Pi is building the foundation for serious liquidity and institutional adoption. The community engagement around this mainnet alert is absolutely electric. When you have influential members like Woody Lightyear and Notorious openly speculating about major updates, it creates momentum that often becomes self-fulfilling. The Pi community is one of the most engaged in all of crypto, and that engagement translates to real value over time. From a fundamental analysis perspective, Pi Network is hitting all the right notes for a project preparing for mainstream adoption. They're addressing security concerns proactively, building exchange relationships, maintaining community engagement, and creating the infrastructure for real-world utility. The technical bearishness we're seeing right now could actually be setting up the perfect buying opportunity for those who understand what's happening behind the scenes. Often the best entries come when technical indicators look weak, but fundamental developments are accelerating rapidly. My prediction is that this mainnet alert and security push is preparing the ground for something absolutely massive in the coming weeks or months. Whether it's a major exchange listing, significant partnerships, or utility rollouts, Pi Network is positioning itself for explosive growth. But remember, and I cannot stress this enough, this is not financial advice. The crypto market is incredibly volatile, and while I'm extremely bullish on Pi's long-term potential based on these developments, you should always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Here's what I'm watching for in the coming days and weeks. Increased trading volume as the community responds to update speculation, potential announcements from the Pi core team about the major update that's being speculated about, progress on the multi-factor authentication implementation, and any official communications about exchange partnerships or listings. The security concerns being raised are actually bullish in my opinion because they show a maturing ecosystem that's taking user protection seriously. Projects that address security proactively are the ones that survive and thrive in the long term. If you're a pioneer who hasn't migrated to Mainnet yet, take this alert seriously and make sure you have two-factor authentication enabled. The Pi core team doesn't issue these reminders without good reason, and being prepared for whatever update is coming could be crucial for maximizing your position. The fact that speculation is growing within the community about a possible major update, combined with the Binance Connect integration and expanding exchange presence, suggests Pi Network is entering a new phase of development that could be absolutely transformational for holders. I'm staying extremely bullish on Pi Network based on these developments, and I'll be monitoring the situation closely for any official announcements or community updates. The combination of technical preparation, security improvements, and community excitement creates the perfect storm for explosive price movements when the major update finally drops. If you found this breaking analysis valuable, make sure to absolutely smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily crypto insights. Share this video with your Pi Network family, and let me know in the comments what you think about this mainnet alert and the speculation about incoming major updates. We're living in absolutely incredible times in the crypto space, and Pi Network continues to prove that community-driven projects with real utility can compete with the biggest players in the industry. Stay tuned for more updates as this story develops. Keep stacking, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll be covering more explosive crypto developments. Peace out, crypto family. This is Goldrush signing off from Gold Rush Crypto Daily. And remember, fortune favors the bold. The Pi revolution is just getting started.